Ever drive through Texas and spot a giant ketchup bottle on the horizon? Or wonder why there's a massive pair of cowboy boots casting a shadow over the interstate? Well, buckle your seatbelt, y'all, because today we're hitting the blacktop for a wild ride through Texas's craziest roadside attractions. If you thought everything was bigger in Texas, wait till you see what's waiting for you just off the next exit. Howdy, folks, and welcome to the Lone Star Plate. I'm here to take you on a journey through the quirkiest, wildest, and downright head-scratching wonders you can find while cruising the highways and back roads of the great state of Texas. Whether you're a native Texan, a proud transplant, or just someone with a taste for the unusual, you won't want to miss this list because you'll never look at the roadside the same way again. So stick around, subscribe, and let's hit the road. All right, let's fire up the engine, crank up a little classic country, and get this tour started. Now, Texas is vast, wider than a stretched out armadillo at a summer picnic, and trust me, when Texans say road trip, we ain't kidding around. That endless sprawl has given rise to the kind of creative roadside oddities you just won't find anyplace else. Some make you smile, some'll have you scratching your head, and others might just make you pull over and snap a selfie to prove you really saw it. Our first stop, Amarillo. And if you've ever driven down I-40, you know what I'm talking about. Cadillac Ranch. 10 vintage Cadillacs, buried nose first in the Texas dirt, tail fin slicing into the sky like a Flintstone Stonehenge, covered from top to bottom in graffiti and spray paint. Created in 1974 by a group of artists with backing from billionaire Stanley Marsh III, this public art installation has become a canvas for any traveler with a can of paint and a wild streak. You're not just encouraged to spray. It's tradition. Where else can you legally doodle your initials on a priceless piece of Americana? Now, let's cruise down to San Antonio. Don't just come for the Alamo. You gotta stop and check out the world's largest cowboy boots. Standing at towering 35 feet high and 33 feet long, these boots outside North Star Mall might just make you feel like a Texas-sized ant. Designed by artist Bob Daddy-O Wade in the late 70s, these bad boys are so big you could throw a dance party inside 'em if only they'd let you. Fun fact, these boots actually hold the Guinness World Record. Swinging over to Austin, it's not all just music and breakfast tacos. There sits the Cathedral of Junk, a backyard masterpiece crafted by Vince Hanneman. Since 1988, he's built a labyrinth of over 60 tons, yes, tons, of bicycle wheels, old TVs, toys, signs, and whatever else the city tosses away. The cathedral's even got secret rooms and spiral staircases. It's eccentric, creative, and just a little bit wild, just like Austin itself. Keep Austin weird, y'all. All right, dust off your boots and let's ride east to Huntsville. On the edge of town, you'll spot the giant Sam Houston statue, standing tall at 67 feet, or 77 if you count the base. That makes it the tallest statue of an American hero anywhere, and trust me, you can see old Sam watching over the piney woods from miles away. Folks driving down Interstate 45 have double takes so often, I bet you think there's a legend of Sam Houston himself wandering the highways. Now for something truly out of left field, in Bowie, Texas, resides the world's largest Bowie knife, a whopping 20 feet long and 3,000 pounds. Why? Because Bowie. It's a tribute to both cities' namesake, James Bowie, and that larger-than-life Texas spirit. Ain't no little pocket knife. This is a blade so big you'll wonder what on earth they're trying to cut out there in North Texas. No road trip round Texas? is complete without a stop in Dr. Pepper country, Waco. There lies the Dr. Pepper Museum. But out back, you'll find one of Waco's newer, stranger sights, the tornado car. This steel-covered car was torn up by the Jarrell tornado in 1997 and then turned into roadside art to remind everyone of Mother Nature's power and a little Lone Star resilience. Speaking of resilience, Marfa is where desert meets the mysterious. A Prada store, yep, real Prada shoes and purses, stands alone in the desert, miles from the nearest shopping mall. Prada Marfa isn't a store, but a sculpture built in 2005. It's become an iconic gram spot, a comment on both art and high fashion in the tumbleweed wilds of West Texas. If you ever find yourself near Houston, make a pit stop in Baytown for something that'll transport you straight to the Caribbean, the SS Selma. This World War I concrete ship sits half sunk in the Houston Ship Channel. You can't climb aboard, but gazing at this ghostly vessel is enough to set your imagination a-sailing. But wait, don't slow down yet. Deep in the heart of Texas, in LaGrange, you'll pass by a sight that'll have you tapping the brakes. The world's largest rattlesnake rattler, coiled and brown. This oversized symbol of Texas's wild side sits in front of a local bar as a reminder that some critters are just best left as roadside art. Now, you might be wondering, what is it about Texas that inspires so many jaw-dropping, photo-snapping, eyebrow-raising roadside oddities? Well, folks, it's in our blood. Texans don't just settle for ordinary. We build big, we think bigger, and we celebrate the weird, the wild, and the wonderful. It's about staking your claim, putting your stamp on the horizon and shouting, "Hey y'all, check this out." It's what makes a road trip here unlike anywhere else. So, the next time you hit the road, remember, you're never too far from something that'll make your jaw drop, your camera click, and your heart beat a little more Lone Star. From spray-painted Cadillacs to boots that'd fit Paul Bunyan, Texas highways are teeming with stories, legends, and a little good old-fashioned fun. Now, I've got to ask, what's the wildest, weirdest roadside attraction you've ever seen in Texas? Or maybe there's one I missed. Drop your stories in the comments. I'd love to hear 'em. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this Texas-sized tour, give us a like, subscribe, and slap that notification bell so you never miss another adventure with the Lone Star Plate. All right, y'all? Until next time, keep your tank full, your playlist cranked, and your eyes on the road. Because in Texas, the next big surprise might just be around the bend. Safe travels, and y'all come back now, you hear?